Yo, it's Elliot with Yo Elliot. You got strength questions, I've got your answers. Yo, Elliot. So today we've got a question, a video question from Alex Martin 712. Just so you guys know, if you ask video questions, you get top priority, high priority. So I've gotten, probably hundreds of questions already, but it's the guys that send the videos that get the answers first. So thank you. I've got about 5 or 6 of you guys. I'll get to your questions in a moment, but thank you for sending videos. Okay, Alex Martin wants to know how he can strengthen his legs after having nerve damage from encephalitis. Well, first thing I can tell you is that I am not an expert in encephalitis rehabilitation, but I do know how to get you stronger. So what I would suggest is, first of all, you look like a jack dude. You got big chest and arm muscles and the Superman thing on your chest. You're probably just a massive monster. You're probably training your legs the same way you're training your upper body, and it's not working. You're probably using high rep ranges with short rest intervals, which are great for hypertrophy, muscle work, but not necessarily best for nervous system work. See, a lot of people don't know that strength is a function of the nervous system. It isn't necessarily a function of the muscle tissue. The nervous system drives the tissue into exploding and responding under pressure. So what you're going to want to do is work on the strength, or really rebuilding your nervous system in the legs. And the way you're going to do it is, number one, you've probably already got like a lot of ingrained patterns. You've used, you mentioned the Smith machine. You've probably been using the same exercises and the same rep ranges for quite a while. So what happens with your nervous system is it gets used to these particular exercises. It's like an ingrained pattern. You call it a motor engram. So you probably got these really deep-rooted motor engrams that really aren't going to evolve anymore. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to change the types of exercises you do and specifically add exercises that challenge your balance and your explosive capacity. So the very first thing I would do is I'd say start adding unilateral exercises that challenge your balance into your exercise program. So things like lunges, step-ups, single-leg deadlifts. When you do lunges, you can do backwards lunges, side lunges, multi-directional lunges. If you're not familiar with that, I might make a video about it, or otherwise look up some of Paul Chek's stuff. There's multi-directional lunges where you're basically you're stepping out in different, like almost like a clock. You know, you're going 45-degree front, 45-degree angle side, back 45-degree angle, straight back, and then you're doing the same thing on the other leg. Anyway, things of that nature. Also, I would have you challenge your balance by using stuff like Bosu balls. Now, I know a lot of you guys here are strength fanatics like myself, but which would basically have you say Bosu balls and Swiss balls are like for sissies. But your situation is unique, and I would challenge you to use these implements and also like wobble boards and these the foam pads to challenge your balance with like single leg squats, single leg exercises. Do squats on the wobble board where you have to kind of like balance yourself so that you don't fall over. These things are, what they're going to do is they're going to get your nervous system to have to recruit tissue quickly. Whenever you're in an unstable environment, you're almost going to a survival mode. Your nervous system freaks out and starts turning on all types of muscles all over the place. So what you're doing in essence, again, is you're training your nervous system. Another thing that I would have you do is train explosive capacity. So let me backtrack. We talked about multi-directional lunges, unilateral stuff that challenges your balance, and then explosive capacity. So I would add jumps to my training if I were you. Box jumps in particular. You can do broad jumps. You could do vertical jumps. You could jump over hurdle jumps. You can do single leg jumps over small hurdles. Anything that gets you to explode, to have to get your legs to, or get your nervous system to have to ignite quickly, just bang, explode. So even like if you feel like including Olympic lifts into your training, it's going to take a little while to understand how to do these lifts, and it might not even be worth your time, especially if you've been doing a lot of bodybuilding. You're probably pretty stiff. This is just a guess. You're probably pretty stiff and perhaps maybe a little uncoordinated, and it may not just be worth your time to do Olympic lifts. But if you're a stud, then go ahead, throw those Olympic lifts in there. So that's it. Thanks for your question, dude. I'm going to send you a copy of my Lean Hybrid Muscle Program. for sending in a video question. If you don't have that already, if you do, I'll send you something else. And if you've got questions about strength, fitness, personal development, I've got your answers. Send me a video question. Bottom line, folks, is get stronger. Yo, Elliot.